Have you ever walked into a room and noticed how children you've never met before suddenly smile at you or reach out their arms as if they've known you forever? Have you found yourself sitting in a park, minding your own business, and then out of nowhere, a stray dog or cat approaches you with absolute trust, as if they've been searching for you? Do animals in your neighborhood seem to gather near your home for no apparent reason? Are you often left wondering, why do these things happen to me? Why do children gravitate toward me? Why are animals always so drawn to me? Is this a random coincidence, or is there something much deeper going on? Let me assure you, these are not random moments. They are spiritual signs, divine signals from the universe that you are not like everyone else. You are part of a small but powerful group of individuals, often called the chosen ones. Now, before you doubt it, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like you see the world differently from others? That your heart breaks a little more when you see suffering? That you sense people's emotions even before they speak? That you sometimes feel drained after being around crowds because you absorb too much energy? That you feel an inexplicable connection to nature, animals, or even strangers' kids? If you answered yes to any of these questions, this video was meant for you. This is not just another motivational talk. This is a wake-up call for your soul. This is a divine reminder that your spiritual sensitivity, your energy, and your purpose are all interconnected. And today, we are going to dive deep into why children and animals are naturally drawn to you as a chosen one. Let me be clear. What you're experiencing is part of your soul mission on this earth. Your energy is different. Your aura vibrates at a frequency that resonates with innocence and purity. Children, with their open hearts and uncluttered intuition, can feel that. Animals, with their raw survival instincts and heightened senses, can detect that. They see in you what most adults cannot. They see the healer, the protector, the safe space, the light worker, the one who holds a kind of spiritual power that words can't easily describe. You may have noticed this pattern for years. Maybe you brushed it off as just a funny coincidence, or perhaps people around you have even joked about it. Why do kids love you so much? They ask. Why does every stray dog in the area follow you home? They laugh. But deep inside, you've always felt there was more to it. And you were right. This energy you carry is no accident. It's been with you since birth. It's part of your spiritual DNA. And the reason you're here, watching this video right now, is because your time to fully understand this is now. Before we go deeper, I want you to pause and acknowledge something important. Your energy is rare. Not everyone walks this earth with the kind of spiritual sensitivity you have. Most people go through life unaware of how their presence affects the world around them. But you've always felt different, and now you're about to understand why. So as we begin this journey together, I want you to do something simple but powerful. Type 777 in the comment section below if you feel that this message is already speaking to your soul. If you've had moments where children you don't know come up to you, or animals seem to appear wherever you go, type 333 in the comments right now. And if both children and animals are drawn to you on a regular basis, type 999 and claim your energy as a chosen one today. Also, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. On this channel, Rise of the Chosen, we dive deep into spiritual truths, awakening journeys, and messages that the universe wants you to hear. We are building a community of awakened souls, chosen ones like you, and every video is crafted to help you step deeper into your purpose. I also want you to share this video with at least one person who needs to hear this today. Maybe a friend who always wonders why kids and animals seem to love them. Maybe a family member who doubts their own spiritual gifts. Be the reason someone else wakes up to their higher calling. Stay with me till the end of this video, because what I'm about to reveal next will completely change how you view yourself and your interactions with the world. You'll never again see that random child waving at you in the grocery store or that dog sitting at your feet the same way. This is about to unlock something powerful in you. This is more than a coincidence. This is spiritual alignment. This is a sign. And most importantly, this is your time. Understanding the chosen one. Meaning, now that you've recognized these signs, the smiles from children, the animals approaching you without fear, it's time to understand the deeper meaning behind it all. What does it truly mean to be a chosen one? This is a term often misunderstood, romanticized, or watered down by pop culture. But the real meaning goes far beyond titles or labels. It is a spiritual identity, a divine assignment, and it carries both power and responsibility. First, let's talk about what the phrase chosen one really means in the spiritual world. It's not about being superior to others. It's not about ego. Being a chosen one means you were spiritually selected long before your physical birth to walk a certain path in this lifetime. Before you took your first breath, your soul signed up for this mission. A mission that involves healing, guiding, and protecting. A mission that often requires you to stand alone, to face hardships others can't handle, and to carry a light that many around you may not even recognize. At its core, the chosen one meaning revolves around divine purpose and spiritual sensitivity. You are someone who was called to experience life at a heightened emotional, mental, and spiritual level. The world around you, with all its chaos and noise, may feel overwhelming at times, but that's only because your senses are more finely tuned. You feel things others ignore. You notice energies others overlook. You carry an awareness that most people never reach in their lifetime. This is why you've always felt different. From a young age, you probably sensed that you didn't quite fit in. While other kids were playing mindlessly, you were observing. While others laughed off situations, you felt the underlying sadness or tension in the room. While people were busy judging others, you felt their pain. This heightened spiritual sensitivity is one of the first and clearest chosen one signs. Let's pause for a second and reflect. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the emotional temperature shift? Have you sensed when someone was lying to you, even if their words sounded perfect? Have you felt drawn to help strangers, comfort friends, or protect the vulnerable without thinking twice? If yes, these are not random personality traits. These are signs of spiritual sensitivity gifted to chosen ones. Now, let's connect this back to why animals and children are drawn to you. Animals and children operate on intuition and pure energy. They do not rely on logic or overthink situations. They feel, they sense, they react instinctively to energies around them. When you walk into a space, your aura, your spiritual vibration sends out a frequency. This frequency says, I am safe, I am love, I am light. And that's why they come to you. Animals approach because they feel your protective energy. Children gravitate toward you because they recognize the calm and safety in your presence. Whether it's a dog resting its head on your feet or a child reaching for your hand, these moments are confirmations of your chosen energy. Let me break this down even further. Energetically, chosen ones carry a high level of heart chakra activation. This means your energy field naturally emits love, compassion, and understanding, even if you don't verbally express it. To an animal or a child, your energy feels like home. It feels like peace. It feels like a healing presence they want to be near. But being a chosen one is not just about attracting love and attention from children and animals. With this gift comes responsibility. Your energy can also become a beacon for people who are hurting, lost, or emotionally broken. People may confide in you easily. Strangers may tell you their life story after knowing you for only minutes. This happens because deep down, your soul agreed to be a healer, a guide, and a light worker in this lifetime. And let's not forget the challenges that come with this path. Being a chosen one doesn't mean your life will be easy. In fact, most chosen ones face extreme spiritual tests. You may have experienced betrayals, loneliness, heartbreak, and spiritual warfare. These struggles were never meant to break you, but to shape you into the spiritual warrior you are becoming. The universe placed you through the fire so that you could emerge strong enough to help others. This is the dual nature of the chosen one's journey. On one hand, you experience deep love and connection with the purest beings on this planet, children and animals. On the other hand, you carry emotional scars from walking a path that few truly understand. But here's the truth. The universe would not give you this mission if you were not strong enough to fulfill it. So when you find yourself surrounded by children laughing with you, or when you notice animals approaching you with trust, take a deep breath and smile. Know that this is divine confirmation. The universe is showing you that your energy is needed here, that you're doing exactly what you were sent here to do, even if you don't realize it fully yet. Now, I want you to pause and reflect. If this resonates with your spirit, comment below right now with the word awakened. Let the universe know you're ready to embrace your path fully. And if you're ready to dive even deeper into understanding your spiritual gifts, stay with me, because in the next section, we're going to explore the root cause of your spiritual sensitivity, why your aura vibrates at a frequency that children and animals can't resist. You are not here by chance. This is your calling. This is your awakening. The spiritual sensitivity within you. Let's go even deeper now. If you've made it this far, it's clear that your soul is hungry for truth and understanding. You're ready to embrace who you truly are. And to do that, you must first understand the power of spiritual sensitivity that lives within you. This is the very force responsible for drawing children and animals toward you. This is why strangers open up to you. This is why you often feel emotionally exhausted after being around too many people. This is why you sense things that others don't. Spiritual sensitivity isn't something you chose. It chose you. It was planted within your energy field long before you entered this physical world. As part of the chosen ones, your soul carries a heightened awareness of the energies and emotions around you. Where others see faces, you feel emotions. Where others hear words, you hear truth versus lies. Where others walk into a room and feel nothing, you walk in and instantly pick up on tension, sadness, happiness, or even unspoken pain. This is a gift, but like every spiritual gift, it can feel like a burden if you don't know how to manage it. Let's talk about how this sensitivity works on an energetic level. Everything in this universe operates at a frequency. Every thought, every word, every being emits vibrational energy. Most people walk through life tuned to low or average frequencies. They're absorbed in daily survival, materialism, or ego-based thinking. But you, as a chosen one, vibrate on a higher level. Your energy field operates with elevated frequencies: love, compassion, intuition, and healing. This energetic elevation is what animals and children pick up on instantly. Animals, by their very nature, are masters of energy detection. They don't need words or explanations. They feel who you are. They know who is safe and who isn't. Dogs may approach you with wagging tails, cats may curl up near you, birds may sit close by, and even wild animals may pause to look at you instead of running away. This is not random. This is your aura, speaking louder than words ever could. The same goes for children. Kids are still connected to the spiritual realms in ways adults are not. Before life's conditioning takes hold, children are wide open to spiritual energy. They can sense love, safety, and authenticity. When a child smiles at you for no reason, stares at you with curiosity, or runs up to you as if you're their favorite person, They're responding to your spiritual sensitivity. Your aura feels like safety to them. It feels like unconditional love. It feels like light. But let me also say this with authority and boldness. This sensitivity you carry is both your greatest strength and your greatest test. You probably already know what I'm talking about. There have been days when you felt emotionally drained for no apparent reason. You've walked away from conversations feeling heavy, as if you absorbed someone else's sadness. You found yourself needing more alone time than most people just to recharge. These are side effects of having an open and sensitive energetic field. When you don't protect your energy, you soak up the emotional residue of everyone and everything around you. Many chosen ones, especially those awakening to their gifts for the first time, struggle with this. They feel emotionally unstable, mentally foggy, or physically tired without understanding why. If this sounds like you, know that you're not broken. You're absorbing energy like a spiritual sponge. But here's the empowering part. Once you become aware of this, you can take steps to protect your energy field. Simple practices like grounding yourself in nature, meditating, setting spiritual boundaries, and even saying silent affirmations like, "I release energy that does not belong to me," can help you regain balance. Let's circle back now to the concept of why animals are attracted to me and why children drawn to me spiritual, because both of these are deeply tied to your spiritual sensitivity. When your aura is open and vibrant, it emits signals that say, this person is safe, this person is love, this person is light. Animals and children instinctively gravitate toward that. It's almost like having a spiritual lighthouse inside you, shining a beam that pulls them in. They don't need to know your story. They don't care about your job title, your background, or your flaws. All they feel is your energy, and your energy speaks louder than words. And let's not ignore another important truth. This sensitivity is also why toxic people may target you. Narcissists, energy vampires, and emotionally damaged individuals are drawn to the light in you, just like children and animals are, but for very different reasons. They see your empathy, your compassion, your ability to heal, and they want to feed off it. This is why spiritual sensitivity must always come with spiritual boundaries. You are here to heal, not to be drained. You are here to guide, not to carry everyone's pain on your shoulders. Let me give you a quick exercise. Close your eyes right now. Take a deep breath. Visualize your energy field surrounding you like a protective shield of white or golden light. Imagine that only love and positive energy can enter this field. Feel your body relax. Feel your energy recharge. Do this daily and watch how your interactions with the world shift in powerful ways. Being spiritually sensitive doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're strong enough to feel on levels others can't. It means you're brave enough to walk through life with an open heart, even when the world tries to harden you. It means you are part of the small, sacred group known as the chosen ones. Now, I want you to affirm this with me right now. Say it out loud or type it in the comments. My sensitivity is my strength. I am spiritually protected. I embrace my path as a chosen one. Let that affirmation sink deep into your spirit. Before we move on to the next section, I want to remind you, the fact that children and animals are drawn to you is one of the universe's clearest signals that you are operating at a high spiritual frequency. Never doubt your gift. Never suppress your light. In the next part of this video, we're going to explore in detail the specific signs animals show when they recognize a chosen one and how you can interpret these divine encounters. Stay with me, because this next insight could completely change the way you interact with the animal kingdom and deepen your understanding of your role on this earth. Chosen one, signs related to animals. Let's now shift our focus to one of the most beautiful and undeniable signs of being a chosen one, your connection with animals. This is one of the most consistent and powerful ways the universe confirms your spiritual identity. If animals, both domestic and wild, are constantly drawn to you. Pay close attention. This is not random. This is spiritual communication at its purest form. Animals live in a world of energy and instinct. They don't care about words, appearance, or social status. Their survival, their peace, and their comfort depend on their ability to read energy. They sense danger before it appears. They detect sincerity without needing verbal assurance. And when it comes to you, the chosen one, they sense safety, love, and healing. Let me ask you, have you ever been sitting somewhere, lost in your own thoughts, and suddenly a cat decides to curl up beside you, even if it's never done that with others? Have you ever been walking through a park and noticed birds coming unusually close, dogs pulling their leash towards you, or even squirrels pausing to stare at you longer than normal? Maybe stray animals appear on your path more often than anyone else you know. These are not coincidences. These are chosen one signs being delivered straight to you. So why does this happen? It all comes down to energy vibration and spiritual sensitivity. As a chosen one, your energy field emits frequencies of love, calm, and non-threatening energy. Animals feel this. They are always scanning their environment for threats and safety. To them, your aura feels like home. It feels like healing. It feels like peace. That's why they seek you out. Let's break down some of the most common signs animals give when they recognize you as a chosen one. Dogs wagging their tails at you, cats rubbing against your legs, birds perching nearby. All these are universal signs that your energy is radiating peace. Even animals that are typically shy or scared of strangers feel comfortable around you. Have you ever walked through a street only to realize that a stray dog or cat has been trailing behind you for blocks? This is more than curiosity. This is a spiritual connection. Your energy field pulls them toward you. They sense safety and want to stay within your aura. Eye contact from animals is incredibly meaningful. It's a sign of trust, recognition, and spiritual bonding. When animals hold eye contact with you, they're connecting with your soul. They're acknowledging the light within you. You might notice that even animals who don't typically like to be touched will come and nuzzle against you, sit close to you, or rest their heads near you. Physical touch from animals is a sacred sign. It's their way of absorbing your healing energy. Sometimes it's not just domestic animals or strays. You may notice butterflies, dragonflies, or even bees circling around you often. Birds may fly low near you or even land close to you without fear. Spiritually, this is a direct sign from the universe that your energy is in alignment with nature. Now, let's address something important. With these spiritual gifts come responsibilities. Your energy affects the animals that come near you. If you're carrying emotional heaviness, stress, or unresolved anger, sensitive animals will pick up on that too. They may act restless, anxious, or avoid you. This is why energy cleansing and emotional healing are so important for chosen ones. The purer your energy, the more balanced your relationships with animals will be. Also, don't be surprised if you find yourself forming deep, unexplainable bonds with animals you barely know. You may find that animals come into your life during moments of emotional difficulty, as if they're being sent to comfort you. This is absolutely true. The universe uses animals as messengers and healers. They appear at the right time for the right reasons. And here's another truth. Sometimes animals are drawn to you because they need healing too. Your spiritual sensitivity makes you a natural healer, even if you've never formally learned energy work. Just your presence can calm a scared animal, ease a sick pet, or bring comfort to a distressed creature. Your aura acts like a spiritual balm. If you've been noticing these patterns, I want you to take a moment and reflect. When was the last time an animal approached you unexpectedly? When was the last time you found yourself comforting a pet without even realizing it? When was the last time a bird, a dog, a cat, or even a wild animal paused in its path just to observe you? These are not small things. These are confirmations from the universe. Now let me ask you to do something powerful. If animals are constantly drawn to you, I want you to type 444 in the comment section right now. Let the universe see that you're acknowledging this gift. Let this comment section become a beacon for other chosen ones who are experiencing the same divine signs. Before we move to the next section, let me leave you with this final thought. Every time an animal approaches you, stop and be present. Smile. Send out love from your heart. Whether it's a stray dog wagging its tail or a bird perching nearby, know that you've been spiritually recognized. The universe sees your light. The earth feels your energy. And the animal kingdom responds in kind. Stay tuned, because in the next section, we're going to talk about the equally powerful but often overlooked signs that come through children. Just like animals, children are messengers too. Their attraction to you holds a spiritual meaning you've probably never fully understood, until now. Chosen one signs related to children. Now that we've explored the deep and undeniable connection you have with animals, let's turn our attention to another powerful confirmation of your identity as a chosen one, your natural connection with children. This is not something you've imagined or exaggerated in your mind. If you've noticed that children are drawn to you, even when you're not trying to get their attention, this is a clear spiritual sign. This is part of your divine calling. Let me start by asking you, how many times has this happened to you? You're in a public place, maybe a grocery store, a park, or even on public transport, and suddenly, a child you don't know starts staring at you, smiling at you, or trying to get closer to you. Maybe they wave, maybe they laugh, or maybe they even leave their parents' side just to come near you. At family gatherings or events, children may gather around you, choosing you over others. Their parents may even comment, "Wow, he really seems to like you," or "She usually doesn't go to strangers." These are not random incidents. These are chosen one signs in action. So why does this happen? Why are children spiritually drawn to you? The answer is simple yet profound. Children are highly sensitive to energy, and your energy speaks to them on a soul level. Let's break this down. Before the world conditions them with fear, logic, and social expectations, children exist in a state of spiritual openness. Their intuition is sharp. Their hearts are pure. Their minds are uncluttered by the noise of adulthood. They feel energy more than they understand words. They are naturally drawn to light, love, safety, and truth. And you, as a chosen one, radiate all of that. Your spiritual sensitivity, your compassionate aura, your high vibration, they all create a kind of energetic field that feels like home to children. You become like a living magnet for their innocent souls. They sense your light even when you're not aware of it. They feel your authenticity, your lack of judgment, and your spiritual warmth. Where others give off confusion, fear, or ego-driven energy, you emit peace and love. Children feel safe with you without needing to know why. You may notice kids smiling at you, even from across the room. They might stare at you with wide, curious eyes, as if they're seeing something beautiful or magical. Even shy children, who normally hide behind their parents, may feel comfortable enough to approach you. They might reach out to touch you, hold your hand, or sit next to you without hesitation. Some chosen ones notice that babies who are upset or crying often calm down when they're held by them, or even just when they're in their presence. This is because your energy field carries a soothing frequency. Children may start conversations with you as if they've known you for years. They trust you immediately. They might share their thoughts, stories, or even personal feelings with you without knowing your name. At gatherings, parties, or even casual settings, children may stick close to you. They feel secure near you and may resist going back to their parents when it's time to leave. But here's something even deeper to understand. This isn't just about your energy being pleasant or nice. it's spiritual recognition. On a soul level, many children sense that you are a protector, a healer, or a guide. Some of these children may even be old souls themselves, placed in your life for a reason. Your paths may have crossed in past lives, or perhaps your energy is meant to awaken something within them in this lifetime. Let me give you an example. Maybe you've comforted a crying child in public, and after that their mood shifted completely. Or perhaps a child who was acting out suddenly became calm and peaceful when you simply sat near them. These moments are not random. These are spiritual assignments. Every time this happens, you're playing your role as a chosen one, bringing light and healing to this world in ways you don't always realize. However, just like with animals, this gift comes with responsibility. Your energy is precious. Being drawn to you means children feel safe enough to absorb your energy field. If you're emotionally tired, stressed, or spiritually ungrounded, this can affect how you interact with them. That's why it's important to protect your energy and recharge often. Grounding exercises, meditation, and spiritual cleansing are essential for chosen ones. You must also remain aware that your presence influences the emotional state of the children around you. The more you stay connected to your higher self, the more healing energy you emit. You're not just another adult in their life. You're a source of light that their soul recognizes. Now let me say something bold and clear. This ability to attract and comfort children is part of your spiritual assignment on earth. Whether you're destined to work with children professionally, become a mentor, or simply spread healing energy wherever you go, the universe is using these experiences to guide you toward your greater purpose. So, if you've been questioning why this happens to you, stop questioning. Start accepting. This is one of the clearest, most undeniable chosen one signs. Before we move to the next section, I want you to participate in this energy exchange. If you know that children are always drawn to you, if you've experienced these moments again and again, type 555 in the comments below. Let the universe know you're acknowledging this sign. Let other chosen ones see that they're not alone. Stay with me, because in the next part of this video, we're going even deeper. We'll uncover the energetic and metaphysical reasons behind this spiritual sensitivity, the science of your soul's frequency, and why both animals and children sense you before adults ever do. This will open your eyes to the real power you carry within. The deeper energetic reason. By now, you're beginning to realize that everything you've experienced, whether it's children running up to you, animals following you, or even strangers feeling instantly comfortable around you, is deeply connected to your spiritual identity as a chosen one. But now, it's time to go even deeper. Let's talk about the energetic, metaphysical, and spiritual science behind why this happens. Why you? Why now? Why do animals and children react to your presence with such intensity and trust? The answer lies within your vibrational frequency, your energetic field, and your soul's unique resonance with the universe. Everything in existence vibrates at a certain frequency. The chair you're sitting on, the air you breathe, the emotions you feel, the thoughts you think, all of it is energy vibrating at different speeds. This is not just spiritual talk, this is scientific truth. Quantum physics confirms that everything at its core is energy. Now here's where your uniqueness as a chosen one comes in. Your energy field vibrates at a higher frequency compared to most people. This frequency is built from compassion, love, empathy, understanding, and spiritual awareness. The average person on this planet is vibrating at lower frequencies: fear, anger, greed, jealousy, and survival mode thinking. But you, because of your spiritual sensitivity and divine assignment, walk with energy that resonates on higher planes. When you walk into a room, your energy arrives before you physically do. Your aura, a measurable field of electromagnetic energy, stretches several feet beyond your body. This field carries your spiritual signature. Children and animals, being pure and unfiltered by societal programming, can instantly detect this field. It pulls them toward you like a magnet. Let me give you an example. Imagine your energy as a warm, golden light, while the energy of most people around you is gray or dull. Now imagine you're walking through a busy park, all the children playing, all the animals roaming. They are like receivers, scanning their environment for safety, love, and authenticity. The moment your golden light enters their space, their internal compass points straight to you. They don't understand why, they just feel it, and they trust it. This is the deeper energetic reason behind your experiences. But there's more. This high vibrational field of yours does more than just attract. It heals, calms, and stabilizes. Your heart chakra, which governs love, compassion, and empathy, is more active and expansive than most people's. When you sit near an anxious dog, your heart chakra sends out calming waves. When you hold a restless baby, your energy soothes their nervous system. Even when you simply smile at a stranger's child, your energy can brighten their entire mood for the day. But it doesn't stop there. Let's talk about the law of resonance. The law of resonance states that energies vibrating at the same frequency will naturally align and attract one another. This explains why certain people feel instantly connected to you, why certain children or animals cross your path repeatedly, and why you attract situations that require healing energy. Your higher frequency becomes like a spiritual broadcast tower, sending out signals that others respond to, even unconsciously. Here's something even deeper to understand. Some of these connections are not new. They are soul contracts that were created long before this lifetime. That child who randomly hugged you in the store. That stray cat that appeared at your door and wouldn't leave. That dog that followed you home. These beings may have been with you in previous incarnations. They could be spiritual allies, returning to cross paths with you again. Their souls recognize yours at an intuitive level. Now let's also address why you feel emotionally and physically exhausted sometimes after interacting with people, animals, or even large groups. The answer again lies in your energetic field. Because your aura is open and sensitive, you naturally absorb energies from your environment. This is why, after being in crowded places or emotionally intense situations, you may feel drained, anxious, or heavy. You're absorbing more than your share of the collective emotional load. This is the double-edged sword of spiritual sensitivity. But here's the good news. With awareness comes control. Once you understand the energetic laws governing your body and soul, you can start to manage your energy better. Techniques like grounding, meditation, visualization, and energy clearing are not just spiritual trends. They're survival tools for chosen ones. Here's a simple practice I want you to try starting today. Every morning, before you leave your house, pause for 60 seconds. Close your eyes. Visualize a shield of golden or white light surrounding your entire body. Imagine this shield allowing love and positivity in but blocking negative or draining energy. Say out loud or silently, "I am protected. I am grounded. Only love and positive energy may enter my space." Do this consistently, and you'll notice a huge shift in how you feel throughout the day. Let's also talk about why adults often don't respond to your energy the same way children and animals do. Adults, unlike children and animals, have been heavily conditioned. Their intuition is clouded by ego, fear, societal programming, and mental noise. Many adults have built emotional walls so thick that they can't perceive your energy the way children and animals can. This is why it sometimes feels like adults misunderstand you or fail to see your heart, while children and animals connect with you effortlessly. This is not a reflection of your worth. It's simply a spiritual truth. Your energy speaks to those who are pure enough to listen. But don't be discouraged. As your vibration continues to rise, even the most closed-hearted people may eventually sense your light and feel drawn to you. Your job is to remain authentic, stay grounded, and let your energy speak for itself. Before I wrap up this section, let me remind you of this. Every time an animal looks at you with trust, every time a child runs toward you with joy, every time a stranger smiles at you without knowing why, that's the universe giving you confirmation that you're on the right path. These are not small signs. These are divine validations. I want you to pause right now and type 777 in the comments if you're starting to fully embrace this truth about your energy. Let this be your declaration that you understand, accept, and honor your spiritual sensitivity. As we move into the next part of this video, we're going to explore how to embrace and handle this spiritual sensitivity with wisdom, strength, and boundaries. Because being a chosen one isn't just about attracting energy, it's about managing it. Stay with me, because this next section will equip you with the tools you need to protect your gift and walk in your full spiritual power. How to embrace and handle this spiritual sensitivity. Now that you understand the energetic truth behind your spiritual sensitivity, it's time to talk about how to embrace this gift and handle it in a way that protects your peace, strengthens your soul, and allows you to walk fully in your purpose as a chosen one. Because let me tell you something with boldness and clarity. This gift was never meant to destroy you. It was never meant to overwhelm you. It was given to you because you were spiritually strong enough to carry it. But like any powerful tool, it must be managed with wisdom. The first step in embracing your spiritual sensitivity is acceptance. Stop fighting it. Stop wishing you could feel less. Stop trying to numb yourself just to fit in with a world that operates on lower vibrations. The reason you feel so deeply, the reason you notice subtle shifts in energy, the reason you get emotionally affected by things that others ignore, it's all because you're wired for a higher purpose. You're not here to be like everyone else. You're here to be different, to be awake, to be light. The moment you accept this truth, a shift will happen inside you. You'll stop seeing your sensitivity as a curse and start recognizing it as your superpower. But with every superpower comes responsibility. That leads us to the next step, setting energetic boundaries. Because your aura is so open and your heart so giving, people will naturally come to you with their problems. They'll unload their emotional baggage on you without realizing it. You'll attract wounded souls, emotional vampires, and even toxic individuals who sense your healing energy and want to drain it. This is why boundaries are not optional for you. They are spiritual survival tools. Start practicing saying no without guilt. Not every cry for help requires your immediate energy. Not every friend's drama deserves your emotional involvement. Not every stranger's sad story needs to become your burden. You are allowed to protect your peace. You are allowed to say, "I'm not available for this right now." And you are absolutely allowed to prioritize your own healing and well-being. Another powerful tool for handling your sensitivity is grounding yourself regularly. When you're spiritually sensitive, your energy often floats toward higher realms. You're always picking up emotional frequencies, intuitive downloads, and spiritual messages. But without grounding, you can become emotionally unstable, scattered, and drained. Spend time in nature. Walk barefoot on grass. Sit under a tree. Feel the earth beneath you. Visualize roots growing from your body deep into the soil, anchoring you to this planet. Grounding reconnects your energy field with the earth and restores balance. Meditation is another non-negotiable tool for chosen ones. Even 5 to 10 minutes of quiet breathing each day can help clear emotional clutter from your energy field. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath. Imagine each inhale filling you with light and each exhale releasing stress, fear, and unwanted energy. Spiritual cleansing rituals are also essential. Use sage, palo santo, or incense to cleanse your space regularly. Take salt baths to clear energy from your body. Even simple things like standing in the sun for a few minutes can recharge your aura. Let's also talk about protective visualization techniques. Before stepping into crowded places, imagine yourself surrounded by a bubble of white or golden light. This light allows love and positive energy to enter, but blocks negativity and energetic drains. Whenever you start feeling emotionally heavy after an interaction, pause, close your eyes, and mentally cut any energetic cords that may have attached to you. Now, let's not forget your emotional self-care. Journaling can help you process the emotions you absorb. Writing down your thoughts and feelings allows you to release energy that might otherwise stay trapped in your body. And most importantly, don't isolate yourself out of fear. Many chosen ones, after realizing how sensitive they are, start avoiding people altogether. They lock themselves away just to avoid the emotional overload. While short periods of solitude are necessary for healing, long-term isolation can dim your light. You are here to serve, to heal, and to guide, but you cannot do that if you hide. Balance is key. Take time for yourself, recharge, protect your energy, but when your cup is full, step back into the world and let your light shine. Let me leave you with one more spiritual truth. Your sensitivity is your radar. It helps you sense danger. It alerts you to false people. It draws you toward authenticity and away from deception. It makes you an emotional healer, a spiritual guide, and a beacon for those in darkness. So instead of seeing your sensitivity as a weakness, see it as your spiritual armor. See it as your direct line of communication with the universe. See it as the reason why animals love you, why children trust you, and why your very presence changes the energy of any room you enter. If this message is resonating with your soul, I want you to type, "I embrace my gift," in the comments right now. Let the universe witness your acceptance. Let this community see that you're standing fully in your power. In the next and final section, we're going to bring all of this together with words of wisdom and a call to action that will empower you to walk boldly on your path as a chosen one. Stay with me. The most powerful part of this message is still to come. Final words of wisdom and life-changing. Call to action. If you've stayed with me through this entire journey, it means one thing. Your spirit is ready. Ready to step into your truth. Ready to embrace the power within you. Ready to finally stop doubting your worth, your gifts, and your divine assignment. You are not here by accident. None of the moments that brought you to this point were random. Every animal that crossed your path, every child that smiled at you, every stranger that felt comfort in your presence, it all happened for a reason. That reason is your spiritual identity as a chosen one. You've spent too much of your life questioning yourself. You've wondered why you feel things so deeply when others seem numb. You've struggled to explain why people pour out their hearts to you within minutes of meeting you. You've doubted your sanity when you walked into a room and felt sadness, anger, or fear without anyone saying a word. But today, I want you to release all that doubt. Let it go. You are not crazy. You are not too emotional. You are not imagining things. You are spiritually gifted, divinely sensitive, and energetically powerful. Being a chosen one is not always easy. This path comes with spiritual warfare, emotional exhaustion, and moments where you feel completely misunderstood by the world. But it also comes with deep connection, divine protection, and a level of spiritual insight that few people will ever experience in their lifetime. The highs and lows are both part of the journey, and you were chosen because your soul is strong enough to handle it all. Now that you understand the truth about your energy, why animals and children are drawn to you, why people confide in you, and why you feel so connected to the world around you. It's time for your next step. This is your call to action. Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. First, own your energy. From this moment on, stop dimming your light just to make others comfortable. Stop hiding your spiritual gifts because you fear being judged. Stop pretending that you don't notice what you notice. When your intuition speaks, trust it. When your heart senses something, honor it. When your energy feels off, pause and recalibrate. You have spent enough time shrinking yourself. It's time to expand. Second, protect your energy. Use the tools we've talked about: grounding, meditation, visualization, energy cleansing, and boundaries. Make your emotional and spiritual health a daily priority. You cannot pour from an empty cup. The world needs your light, but you can't give it if you're spiritually drained. Third, serve with love, but lead with wisdom. Not everyone who comes to you deserves access to your energy. Some people will come to heal, and that's beautiful. But others will come to take, to drain, and to manipulate. Your sensitivity allows you to feel the difference. Use that discernment. Be kind, but don't be a doormat. Be loving, but not at the expense of your own peace. Fourth, step boldly into your purpose. You were chosen for a reason. The world is in desperate need of healers, lightworkers, and spiritual guides right now. Whether your path leads you to counseling, teaching, mentoring, creating, or simply being a source of love in your everyday life, own that role. Stop waiting for permission. Stop waiting for perfect timing. Your time is now. And finally, stay connected to the source of your power. Whether you call it God, the universe, the divine, or simply higher consciousness, stay connected. Pray, meditate, reflect, and listen. Your guidance will come when you stay tuned into your spiritual source. The more you listen, the clearer your next steps will become. I want you to know this. You are loved. You are protected. You are guided. Every struggle you've faced has prepared you for this moment. Every tear you've cried has watered the soil for your spiritual growth. Every time you felt like giving up but chose to keep going, you proved exactly why you were chosen. So here's your life-changing call to action. If you're ready to fully embrace your identity as a chosen one, if you're ready to protect your energy, if you're ready to walk in your purpose, type "I accept my calling" in the comments right now. Let the universe hear your decision. Let this community of awakened souls see your commitment. And one more thing, share this video with at least one person who needs to hear this message. Maybe a friend who's always wondered why animals and children love them. Maybe a family member who doubts their own worth. Be the reason someone else awakens today. This isn't the end of your journey. It's just the beginning. Stay connected. Stay aware. And most importantly, stay true to who you are. You are a chosen one, and the world needs your light now more than ever.